Hefa and Ruby had the worst fight yesterday, right? Corpse, Cor.
What happened?
All right, now run your mouth. Now that you're here with me.
I ran my mouth to you before.
Now run your mouth.
You won't do it right now. You won't do it right now. I told you what I had to say to you. I told you that you're a horrible person. You're a horrible mother.
You don't know me.
Imagine leaving your kids.
You don't know me. And you're talking about mothers. You got paperwork.
I know enough, baby. I know enough
you got
to know that you
paperwork.
left your kids.
You abuse children. You are a neglector. You are a neglector. You neglected your children.
Everything that your son put out there, that's a shame.
You can't, look, why are you waffling? You can't hit me through the screen.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why are you
waffling? I told you that in your face.
You can't hit me through the screen. Shut up.
I told you that in your face.
So say, so
what you gonna say and what you gonna do?
So say it to my face.
I did. I told you you're a horrible.
No, bitch, run it. No, run your hands. You run your mouth too much. Run your hands.
A horrible
run
mother.
Your hands. You're invited to LA.
A horrible mother.
You're invited to LA.
You're invited to LA. Come to LA. Okay, a horrible mother for leaving all your kids. A horrible mother for leaving all your kids.
All your kids.
Taking care of by
if
your
you can't,
boy.
if your husband doesn't take you on vacation, just say that. If your husband cheats on you,
what's up? What?
Say that. All right. If you're boring, old, and scribbled up and dried up, just say that. All right. Okay. If he don't want to hit it no more and take you on vacation because you're all dried up and all loosened up, just say that. All right? Don't be mad at me because I can afford taking vacations and because my husband...
Y'all never see those receipts? Put out receipts literally saying, my mother left me and I couldn't wait to leave the house because she left me taking care of the kids, cooking for the kids, feeding the kids for weeks and weeks and weeks. The hell? What?
Lady?
What's the issue? I'm like...
Old washed up ass up. Shut your old washed ass up.
You my age.
Over there, mother, neglecting your kids. It's on paperwork. You're a neglector. You know what happens to women?
I know how to hustle and make my money without leaving my kids. I know how to hustle and do my thing online when my kids are sleeping. I know how to hustle and get a big bag without leaving my kids to a FO content house. Without making all these nasty videos. I know how to do that, baby. I know how to do that. I got integrity. I got respect. You understand?
Arguing about who's the better parent. It was wild yesterday. Bree was there. Santos was there. Miah was there. Even Heartbreaky was there. Everybody was ganging up on Jefa. But Jefa said some truths as well. Jefa was talking about how Ruby just leaves her 8 kids alone. How her older kid came out in a video saying how she's just going to the MILF house and he would have to take care of all the other 7 siblings. Believe it or not, Ruby does have 8 kids and like 5 dogs, and all their responsibility is just for his oldest son.
All I could say is, Jefa's a bully on TikTok live when she battles. That's the worst I could say about me. Nothing else. Y'all don't see me no thirsty, chasing for no man, sitting on no porch, leaving my kids. Y'all don't see me going to no FO house, content creation house out there, leaving my 8 kids while my teenager takes care of the kids, feeding and cooking and cleaning. Y'all don't see me doing none of that. What y'all see me doing? Putting my kids to bed and getting all live and getting my money? And what's up? You could never.
Never what?
Girl, please.
Never what?
Girl, please.
Shut up. Stop running your mouth and run your hands.
I'll tell you in your face.
Stop running your mouth and run your hands. Stop running your mouth and run your hands.
I told you in your face, and what's up?
I've never seen you in my face, bitch. What are you talking about? You would never be in the same premises I'm in. You would never be in the same premises that I'm in, bitch. You can't afford where I be at.
You're absolutely correct. I would never be in no MILF house trying to shoot some content.
You were begging. You were begging. You were begging to come to the MILF house.
It hates me.
You're too old and ugly. You didn't make the cut.
It seems like Ruby is actually forgetting that she's 40-something. Girl, what? You're calling Jefa ugly? Like, okay, she does her thing or whatever, but like, girl, you too? Like, Ruby, you're acting like you're a 20-year-old. Come on.
Sorry.
Ever. You know where you'll find me? At home with my kids. You know where you'll find me? Out here doing trips with my kids. You know where you'll find me? Feeding my kids. You know where you'll find me? Cooking for my kids, cleaning my house. That's where you're gonna find me. And out with my man when it's grown-up time. While my kids are being taken with my mom for a day or two at max. That's what you're right. You're never gonna find me in the same premises as you. You're absolutely correct.
That's where we'll find you. You're obsessed,
Where?
bitch. You're obsessed.
That's with you. I don't
You're
even know you
obsessed,
requested
bitch.
me.
Oh my God,
You
please,
requested
everybody go
me.
sign my petition.
Well, you
Everybody,
requested
you
me.
bitch, you put
You
more attention to
requested me.
Ashtrevino
You wanted the
than you do
smoke.
to your mother effing
You
kids,
wanted
bitch.
the smoke.
You put more
You
attention to
wanted
that
the
lady
smoke.
than you do to your
You
kids,
wanted
bitch.
the
And
smoke.
both of y'all can run the
Baby
mother
girl.
effing thing, bitch. I'll knock both of you out, bitch.
summoned
What
me
you talking
here.
about?
Now I'm here.
The
So
fuck,
what's
you done
up?
ran to somebody your match, bitch. We're around the same age. You just look 50.
Exactly.
We're around the same
You should
age.
be
You just
ashamed of
look
what
50.
you do.
All right?
Imagine being
So,
a 36-year-old woman
you'll
chasing
never
clout
find me
in an
now.
FO
We'll
house
find
and
you
leaving your
obsessed
kids. That's
with
shameful.
Ashtrevino. That's where we'll find
shameful.
you.
And I hope you
Obsessed.
never do it again.
Shut the
I
fudge
hope
up.
you never do it again.
Shut the fudge up. Shut the fudge
Exactly.
up.
Exactly. You brought me here. You wanted the smoke. So what's up?
I brought you here to ask you to run
can't
your
say
hands.
nothing like that about
I
me.
brought you here so I
can't
can
say
ask
nothing
you
like
to
that
run
about
your
me.
hands.
You can't say nothing like
You
that
scared?
about me.
You scared
what
to
you gonna
fight?
say about me?
You're
what
scared
you
to
gonna
fight?
say about me?
I'll whoop your ass. You got child
Girl,
abuse.
you a grown woman.
I'll whoop your ass. You got child
I got
abuse.
businesses.
You
I
got child
homes,
abuse on
I got
paperwork.
assets,
You
I got
can't come to
property.
LA without me
you think I'ma
fucking
ever
you
give
up.
you the time of day?
How about
You're
that?
goofy.
You can't
That's
do
why
it.
I said I didn't want to come here. Why? Because
You can't do it.
You stand behind
It's
the screen
because
acting
you don't
all
want to
tough.
fight. You don't want to come here because you don't want to fight.
Acting all tough.
You don't want to come here because you don't want to fight.
Please, I used
You
to
don't want to.
fight.
That's why you don't want to come here. I'm gonna call you out.
No problem.
You have paperwork.
But you are irrelevant.
I'm calling you out. You have
are
paperwork.
irrelevant to me.
Okay, so come do somebody.
Irrelevant as hell to me. Irrelevant as hell. Child abuse where? Ain't no child abuse. The hell? Right.
Thank
She's over here like, you
you.
want to fight. Why would I ever want to give you the time of day? Why would I ever want to give you the time of day?
Y'all know who I want. Y'all
You're
know who I
smaller
want.
than me. You're smaller than me, baby girl. Trust me. I'm a lot heavier than you after you got your body done and whatnot. Trust me.
I don't
It would
want-
never be a problem, but baby, I'm a grown woman. I do grown people activities. I don't got time for little girls like you. I don't got time to be fighting in these streets. I'm not ratchet. I'm very classy. I have a husband who holds me
Who's gonna get the
accountable.
last word?
Okay? I have a husband who holds me accountable. I don't got my husband out there pushing me to FO houses like your man does so you can make money.
Oh, damn. That must have burned. So you don't got no provider. Oh, my God.
I don't got that. You know what I got? I got properties. I got a business. I own Airbnbs. I own 11 trucks. I own a 6-bedroom house. I own another 4-bedroom house. I own 3 cars. Guess what? What's up? And I'm on TikTok Live making big bags. Here with dignity, respect, and while being a mom. So what's up? You think I'm going to waste my time on you for your little clout chasing behind? Absolutely not.
Yes, of course. Your
Absolutely
husband
not.
loves you on TikTok.
Absolutely not.
Of course he does.
Absolutely
He loves
not.
it that you're on TikTok. He doesn't want to
Absolutely
spend
not.
not one
My man
second
makes
with
the
you,
bag.
bitch.
He
Not
don't push
one
me to
second.
Apple houses, baby. He don't push me to Apple
Alright,
houses,
that's
my
enough.
love.
You're not gonna
My
fight him
husband
over
would
it.
never. My husband would never.
Big ass.
I sit on live and I do my thing and my husband supports me because I want to do it. But imagine my husband saying, oh yeah, let's go to the FO house with these young bucks. Let's go get some clout and leave our 8 kids at the house while our grown teenager takes care of the kids. Imagine that. That's shameful. That's shameful. That's shameful. You know what my husband does while I stream? He works. He works. He runs the business with my help in the morning. He's also a dad. He also takes care of his home and his cars and the trucks. That's what my husband does. Grown man stuff. Grown folk activities. Grown folk activities. Something you don't know about. You over there chasing around little teenagers. Be so for real. Thank you, my Chon. You know what time I get on live, Goofies? I'm on Eastern time. I get on live at 10:30, 11. Not even 11 I get on live. 11 p.m. My kids are asleep at 10. That's when I leave my kids, when they're dreaming. When they're dreaming in their comfortable beds in their bedrooms. That's when I leave my kids. The hell? Like, be so for real. Don't ever compare me to you. And if you want to bring me here for the smoke, I got the smoke for you.
Them to garden. for 5 hours. For 5
When they're
hours.
dreaming, exactly.
Who
When they're
gardens for 5
dreaming, when they're
hours?
dreaming. And what are you doing? And what are
Who
you doing?
gardens for 5 hours?
And what are you doing? What are you
Who
doing?
gardens for 5 hours?
What are you doing?
Who the fuck does?
The little cloud chasing didn't work out for you, so now you back online trying to do your big one. But you could never do it like me. You could never do it like me. Click on my name. You know what it says? It says Live Pro. You know what that means? I make 10 million coins a month. I make 10 million coins a month. Click on my name. When you got that Live Pro badge around your name, then you come holler at me. Other than that, you can't. You can't. You could never do it like me. All that cloud chasing for what? All them weeks leaving your kids. All them months leaving your kids. For what? For nothing. You got nothing out of it. You didn't even make a bag. You was chasing brokies. You was chasing Jordan and Violet and all them. For what? What did you get out of it, Ruby? Nothing. A whole bunch of viewers. A whole bunch of people that just, they know you as Ruby, Brianna's friend. Ruby, Brianna's friend. The one who was chasing clout and didn't get nothing out of it. When I come on here, baby, I make bags. I end my life and I make thousands of dollars every day. You could never.
Because there was crickets in that motherfucking meet and greet. Your 50-cent chips didn't
Yeah,
work.
people
Your
bought
mother
it.
effing
You
little
wasn't
freaking
there.
50-cent
You
sodas
wasn't
didn't
there.
work.
You wasn't
Bitch,
there.
even
You
you
wasn't
showing
there.
up
Look
in
me
your
up on
best
Take
makeup
Me.
and your best
Look me
outfit
up on
didn't work.
Take Me. Money
Bitch,
talks,
nobody
baby.
showed up.
Don't
Nobody
crap
wanted to
talk
be
and
there.
money talk.
Shut your ass up.
Don't crap talk
Run
and money
your
talk.
hands, bitch.
Don't
If you
crap
really
talk
got
and
a
money
problem,
talk.
run them hands.
Yeah.
Run them.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh, nobody was at that meet and greet. Okay, look me up on takeleap.com, baby girl. For the last, 10 months? For the last 8 months? Look me up. I suggest takeleap.com and see how much money I made. Over $500,000. You could never. You went cloud chasing for pennies. Now you getting roses. Be so for real.
So even though a lot of the things that she said about Jefa were true, I feel like she has no right to be telling her all this stuff. Well, she herself has all of that on her. It's her oldest kids with a lot of responsibility. Forgets him as if she has no kids and goes to Miami and goes just everywhere with Bree and Santos, and she forgets that she has a whole fucking football team as a family. She don't care for any of her kids. She just leaves them to all their other older kids, and she's just there having fun.
Ugly. Nobody showed up, Ugly. Nobody showed up, Ugly.
hell? One thing about me is I get my bag with dignity and respect because this is Boss Nation. The team that I built, the supporters that I have, you could never in a million years. You did everything you did for free. For free, running around the streets, everywhere. All these little teenagers, woo-hoo-hoo, and while your kids are at home crying, while your teenage son is literally crying. We heard the recording. We heard the recording. We heard the recording of your son crying, complaining, talking about oh, my mom left me to take care of these kids for weeks at a time while she went out partying and drinking. We heard it, and that's why I don't respect you. And that's why I don't respect you. And nobody else should respect you. Because that's a shame. You should be ashamed. Poor kids.
Take, look,
Poor
go
kids.
ahead. Go ahead.
Kids.
Go. Bet you won't go band for
Poor
band.
kids.
Bet you won't
Poor
go band for
kids.
band. Since
Poor
you want to
kids.
brag, let's humble you and belittle you, bitch. A boss. A boss. The fuck? What? You can't even boss your man around. You can't even boss your husband around. How the fuck are you?
Tells you enough, baby. Band for band? My badge tells you enough. I make 10 million coins a month on here. Are you good? Sometimes 20. I don't brag. I don't come on here and say, oh, I make this much. But if you really want to know, look me up. You could never. There's no comparison, baby girl. None at all. None at all.
Shut your ass.
We good moms over here. We real bosses over here. We really boss up. And guess what? The respectful way, like every woman should. You're ashamed to society. You're ashamed to mothers. You're ashamed to young women. So if any young women out here watching this goofball, please don't follow her. Please don't follow her. Don't follow her footsteps. Don't be 36 trying to chase clout and FO houses, trying to shoot content. Please don't do that. Please don't do it. Get your bag up. Get your careers, young ladies. Get your careers. And if you have kids, please don't leave them getting taken care of by your older children. Because then your older children are going to hate you. Your older children ain't going to have nothing to do with you. Okay? Make sure your children love you. Like my son is turning 18. He's already 18, as a matter of fact, 12 o'clock today. Turning 18 years old, and my baby loves me. And my baby's happy to be home with me. My 18-year-old still taking trips with his family. Still loves to be around me. because I give them the time of day. And I get my money to give them what I need to get the respectful way. So be so for real. The hell? You want to hold something that I did, which was super illegal in 2006, 18 years ago? Nothing compared to what you did months ago. Nothing compared to what you did a couple months ago. A couple months ago. Be so for real. We're not the same, baby girl. One thing about me, I was 18. I made a mistake. I went outside to garden, got in trouble for it. It's 2025, 18 years later. The moment I got in trouble, I woke up like this. And you know what I did? I chose my son. I didn't choose street life. I didn't choose gardening. I didn't choose rugs. I didn't choose none of that. I gave my life to God and I changed my ways. And now I'm 36 and you could never hold nothing else against me. So be so for real.
The battle was wild, and in the end, Jefa, she left because Heartbreaky got into the live, and she started telling her a lot of shit, and Jefa was like, you know what, Heartbreaky's very blunt, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle this shit, let me leave. So she left fucking quick.
Monday. It is only a Monday.
Nina said, you want to call me over here with the smoke? I'll give you smoke. I'll give you smoke. Chat, everyone taps and roses, chat. Yup.
You don't want to fight? You're scared?
You wanted to smoke, right? So
You
I'm
want to
here.
fight?
Are you not worth my time, baby girl? You're irrelevant.
You want to fight?
You're irrelevant.
You want
Haha, Ruby got silenced. She got silenced, and the only thing she can do and say is just, you want to fight. You want to fight. That's the only thing she can do. Girl, you're 40-something. You're thinking about getting into a physical fight. Jefa really, shut her up. Wow, girl.
to fight?
You're irrelevant.
You want to fight?
Go be a mom.
You want to fight?
Go be a mom.
Oh, so you just want to run your
Instead
mouth,
of
right?
trying to fight me, go be a mom. How
So
about
you just
that?
want to run your mouth.
Wow.
Where's Miss Ash?
Why you bringing this goofball back?
What? Why? Hey,
You done
hey,
crying? I hope
I'm
you
telling y'all
you
right now.
dumbass bitch. Oh hell no. Oh now she wants. Oh no, you're not getting clout from me. You're not getting
Yo,
clout
Hefe,
from
why
me.
you?
Bitch, what's up, ho? Hi Santos. Hi Ruba. How are you?
Hey,
I love you for that. I love you for that.
I had to do that.
Santos, can I send you a fruit basket for that? I fucking love you.
I love
This is my new best friend. Thank you
I'm
for
like
that.
the
I've been
biggest-
dying to tell that bitch how I feel. She
I
left
throw
and she's scary.
shows on this app. I throw shows
She's
on this app.
scary.
I throw shows on this app. I was like, they're not gonna talk to my
She's
girl
so
Ruby like
scared.
that.
You see how quick she left? You see how quick she left? You see
Hey,
how quick
Ruby.
she left? She can't handle it.
If she ever talks smack to you again, bring Heartbreaky in here.
Hey, are you the one who just let her have it?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I'm following you. You about to be my new bestie. You see how quick she left when she saw me? She ain't ready for that. She ain't ready for that.
Yo, Ruby.
What happened with Ruby? What happened?
I had to bring you
Mad
back.
at me, and I don't even know her. I don't even know this lady. She just started talking about me.
She talks a lot of shit, but as soon as she saw me, she ran like a little bitch.
Bro, she
And I
became a
promise you,
runner. She became a runner in a track star. She's gonna run away when it gets hard.
That's okay. Oh, when I saw that you added her, I said, hold on, let me go
What do
with
you
this.
mean?
Right, Cora? Shit got real yesterday, and she started talking also about Wendy Ortiz. She was saying that, oh, she's not a live streamer. Like, girl, you are a battler. You're not even a live streamer, as you say. You're a battler. Of course she's a pro live streamer. What the fuck?
Yes, that's right. Wendy's not a live pro.
Heifer.
I call her Carl. My team knows her as Toothy. Did you see my bio, Ruby? Have you seen my bio?
No, I haven't. I have to check it out.
Please click it really quick.
Let me see real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Heifer's owner. Oh,
Yeah, I own her. She's terrified of me. You see how quick she left?
down.
All right, guys, let's put some points on the board, you guys. Let's put some points on the board.
Your owner said, "Get the fudge out of here."
She's talking about her. She's talking about me. Why doesn't she come in here and say it to me? Because she's not about that life.
Picking on MJ on her back.
Why don't you tell her to come in here and say it to me? Because she just ran.
Look at you.
Why is she still talking about me?
Yeah, tell her to come say it over here.
She can talk about my man all she wants. Why don't she talk about her man watching me all night while she's live? Why don't she talk about her man watching me with fucking lotion in his other hand while she's live all night? Why don't we talk about that?
She looks
What does
more
she
like
think
a
about
Jeff.
my man? That he's a felon? Guess what? So is she. Who cares?
She looks more like a Jeff.
What you got to say about my man? You're a felon, Carla. Except you got child abuse charges on your belt, baby. Elderly abuse on your belt, baby. What else can you say about my man? What? Let's talk about how your man
Said y'all want clout. Tell her I'll give her clout by fighting her. That's
She
how
can say what she wants. Let's not forget she left her baby alone for 5 hours in the house so she could have a date with Bob Marley. She don't have no reason to be talking about nobody being a fiend, being this and being that.
She's not on live. I know, because I just took her down, but she was on live.
She could go smoke it out on the porch for 5 hours. A brand new baby.
Not only that, like, girl, you're talking about clout. Like, ashtrevino made you. That's not a flex, baby girl. Like, ashtrevino made you. That's not a flex. Like, that's nothing to flex about, bruh.
MVP Deborah Garcia Bowie, thank you.
Like, girl.
MVP, new
Okay,
black
let's
woman,
do
Nancy Hayes.
this one and add Miah to this one too. Wait, hold on.
Let her talk about my boyfriend.
Is she on?
She's plotting big time.
What? Let's talk about how her man. Let's talk about how her man got with her when he was 22 and she was 17. So she was a whole child when she got with her man. So what does that tell you about her man? Talk about my man. Yeah, my man's a felon. And what? Yeah, my man fucking had a fucking issue with drugs. Yeah, I've been locked up for aggravated assault. Yeah, I fucking did this and did that. Guess what? We all talk about that shit. What about you, Miss Goody Two Shoes? You the one getting exposed for all the shit you want to lie to the internet about. You want to sit on here and act like you all holy and better than everybody. Meanwhile, you got a down bad trucking business. You're a whole fraud. You don't pay your workers. You neglect your children. You have fucking elderly abuse. You slapped up your mom. Like, bro, be for real. Be for real. Come and talk to me, girl. All her charges and everything came out. You guys have the wrong Carla. That's not me. It was the whole fucking time, and that's why people kept exposing her, because she kept trying to say y'all had the wrong person. She kept trying to say y'all had the wrong person. Turns out everything was about her. Then she had to come on here talking about, this is my testimony.
I would get elderly abuse, but if I touch that girl, so she has.
That's okay. She already has that charge, so might as well join her.
Her boss. I said, let's go band for band. What did she do? Start yelling. Bro, you like, you want to sit here? I said, let's fight. Bro, she started yelling even louder. I said, okay, fine, let's fight. She started yelling even louder. Like, no, girlfriend. You talked about my kids. You talked about my kids. That's where you effed up. I don't give a fudge to freaking fight anyone. I don't give a fudge for any violence. But she says like, oh, you want clout so bad. All right, well, I'm going to get clout by beating on you. And you spoke on my kids, honey. Like, I have a video of you sitting there talking about my kids. Like, oh, like, mother this, mother that. Like, all right, enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to talking about kids and we're in the same business and I can meet up with you and you say you want attention so bad, I'll give you the attention, girl. They'll feel bad for you after, you know? You might just get liked a little bit on this app, because nobody likes you on this app. The people don't like you.
Yeah, you guys, the whole situation was wild. It was a screaming match. Everybody was fighting each other. Even Jefa was talking about Ashley Trevino at some point. Well, there's no doubt that there's a lot of huge egos with these streamers. They're always thinking they're the best. Either Heartbreaky, either Jefa, either like, and we know Heartbreaky, she has no viewers. She literally has no viewers, so we know that, of course, she's gonna try to make some fight or something with Jefa to try to get some clout into her page. We know their egos are like really high. They think they're the best, even though like Heartbreaky and, you know, Miah and Ruby, they really don't have views much. But, you know, their egos are really up high. I don't even know why Ruby is like telling all this stuff to Jefa, as if like, why? I mean, I'm trying to understand why. Okay, you feel like Jefa's a bad mother or whatever, fine, but why you feel the need to go and yell at her and tell her? I mean, I don't know. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. Maybe in real life they know each other, and I don't know. It's just weird to me, like, how this discussions start. How this discussions like, oh yeah, I'm a clock Jefa today. I'm gonna tell her all this shit. Like, why? What's your reasoning behind all that stuff? Well, for all of you that are saying, but you talk about Jefa all the time. Like, girl, this is a T channel. We talk and we judge. But like, for real, like, these other girls, like, why? Okay, I'm a fight Jefa and I'm gonna fight this girl. Like, So you guys hate each other? Is that it? Do you guys hate each other? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Let me know what do you think about this situation in the comments. Put it right there in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Worried about trying to fight me. Why don't you worry about your children? Why aren't you worried about your children? Go, please go take care of your kids. They need you. So Ruby is mad because I said that she's such a neglectful mother. Like, I don't know if you guys seen where her son came out and said that she used to like leave them every day with him, all the little kids, and he used to take care of all the kids, like 8 kids or something like that. And she was staying at the MILF house. What business do you have staying at the MILF house when you have 8 kids at home? I will never understand that. Like, am I tripping? Am I bugging? I have 3 kids. I have 3 kids. 2 of them are old teenagers, and my little girl is 9. I would never, even if I had 1 kid, I would never leave my child to go to a MILF house to stay there for weeks, to leave my oldest son watching my child. That's wicked. So that's why Ruby beefs with me. She doesn't like me because of that. Because I called her out. I said, what kind of a mother are you who didn't raise her daughter? I don't respect none of y'all. I don't respect none of y'all. She literally got a restraining order from her own daughter. And there's paperwork. She literally got a restraining order from her daughter. Her daughter put a restraining order on her. And you know who raised her daughter? Her baby dad. I don't respect none of y'all. None of y'all. We not the same. She's down by the tail talking about some come here, come here. Who? You're nobody on this app. Nobody on this app. The hell? The hell? Nobody on this app. You think I'm gonna give you the time of day? Baby girl, be so for real.
Billboard girl in front of the church, and she had all these skeletons in the closet that got exposed. That's why she's crashing out. See, what she's doing is trying to take the attention off of her and put it on somebody else. Like, she's literally, exactly, she's a whole ass fraud. So what you say about me, my man, his past, what he's doing, guess what? That's never been a secret. Tell us something we don't already know. Let's talk about you, though. Better yet, why don't you come in here and talk to me, Scary? Why did you leave? Come over here and talk to me, girl. But she won't do that. Why don't we talk about that? She muted me. Why is she muting you guys? Because you're telling her to come over here? Talk about my man. Yeah, my man's a felon. And what? Yeah, my man fucking had a fucking issue with drugs. Yeah, I've been locked up for aggravated assault. Yeah, I fucking did this and did that. Guess what? We all talk about that shit. What about you, Miss Goody Two Shoes? You the one getting exposed for all the shit you want to lie to the internet about. You want to sit on here and act like you all holy and better than everybody. Meanwhile, you got a down bad trucking business. You're a whole fraud. You don't pay your workers. You neglect your children. You have fucking elderly abuse. You slapped up your mom. Like, bro, be for real.
Excuse me, what did she say? That she slapped her mom? That Jefa slapped her mom? Oh my God, is this real?
Be for real. Come and talk to me, girl. And now she's muting you guys for telling her to request me? Why? Why is she so scary? Why is she scary? Her mods be muting everything. I'm telling you, like, why is she so scary? That's why I answered when Santos called, because I saw he added her on the backup, and I went in on that bitch and she fucking left. But she wants to keep talking? Bro, talk to me face to face. Why are you scared? Like, haven't you seen nobody fucking likes her? Like, hello.
What do I think is gonna happen with my followers? My real ones are gonna stay. I hope the trolls unfollow me. One thing I'm not gonna do is give that goofball linebacker a clout, because the difference between me and you is once Ashley stopped battling me, once I dropped her and I kicked her off for a hot minute, I was still up. Look me up. I was still up. Once Ashley dropped you, linebacker, guess what happened? You went down to 20 views. Yes, 20 views. So what? So what? Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Nobody remembered her. She's nothing without Ashley. Me? Please.
It's everything I've been chasing. All here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough giving. I'm sick of all the
as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were have-nots, who were not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough